And we're back, and we're down to our next part of the music, which is the chorus. And I think we still have verse 3, the bridge, and finale, but I believe we can reuse whatever we have on this intro, verse 1, verse 2, and pre chorus. So for the chorus, I want to reuse whatever we have in verse 2. Let me just copy that. Right later. So I'm gonna highlight most of the verse 2 down here. Command C. I'm gonna put a 1 meter 1 measure gap after this pre-chorus and paste it here. And I'm gonna change this jumping piano to this complete jumping piano. Oh, I mean the melody. I'm gonna replace this with this. And I think it would be nice that this jumping piano would also be in the pre-chorus. Let's just try to hear it. Okay, sounds good, but we need some pressure or some sort of an intro before we hit the chorus part. So I think on this part we need to add something here. Just add it. Let me just copy this at the end, and then later I'm gonna reduce it to the lowest point. I'm gonna reduce it to 1 measure, and we'll be using these last 3 beats here. 1, 2, 3, tuck, 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 something like that. So I'm gonna remove the hi-hat here. Let me just remove the rest of this as well. So we're gonna use these last 4 beats or last measure, and we're going to place this. Let me just have it like this so that it's easier. 1, 2. Let me just try something out. Just give me a second here. Just remove. Okay, I think this time okay, I think what we need is just this 1.5 bar here. Let's just make it 2 bars. Okay, 1, 2, 3. doesn't sound right. Let's just see how it goes on the gap that we prepared for it. Let's just drag it here and see how it goes. Okay, that sounds funny. Okay. This time we're going to add these tones we have here, the high, the mid, and the low. We're going to start with the high. Something like that. So let's try to remove this. Okay. Now let's delete this gap. Copy this one. Paste it here. Reduce it to one measure. Drag and drop it to the gap. Let's try to play it from here. That doesn't sound right. What about let's just reuse whatever we have. I think I know what to do. Okay, this is just using my imagination, so let's see how it goes. Okay, how about this? Place it here, reduce to one measure, copy this up, do this, paste it here, and let's see how it goes. Okay, how about tuk tuk tugudug? We're not going to use this snare, so I think what we're going to do here is use the tone tug 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 tug, something like that. Together with the snare, maybe. Let's see how it goes. Okay, let's reduce this to the lowest term, copy it, delete this, paste it, and let's hear it. Okay, that sounds right now, and I think I'm fine with that. But this time I want to change this verse to, oh sorry, let's rename this to our chorus now. Where is it? Okay, rename. Let's call this chorus. So for our chorus, I wanted this jumping piano here, as well as this one. Let's just reduce this to half. Oops, not that. And let's do some easy 8 note here, like ching 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 ching. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So we're gonna hit something like this long. Copy, paste, 2, 3, 4, copy all, 8, something like that. So let's try to listen how it should sound. Hey, that sounds fine, but I think we need to raise the pitch to a bit higher one. So let's raise it to C2. We're going to raise to E4. Are you sure? Oh, why did I raise? Okay, that should be it, I believe. Wait, why did I raise pre-chorus? I'm supposed to raise the chorus right here. Yep, that's the one. So we are in E2. Let's raise it to E4. How about that? Let's try to listen to it. Okay, I like the sound of it, and I think this time we are going to change this piano, simplified piano, to something different. And we don't want to lose this lead piano sound, we just want it there. So let's just duplicate this thingy right here. Let's remove the rest of the piano here, and this time we're going to use a synthesized version of this lead. So let's call this lead synth or something. Oh, synth lead, something like that. Let's just call this one piano lead, just to avoid confusion. Alright, okay, now this time we're going to look for an instrument that sounds like a synthesizer. So not sure where we could find it, but let's just try to be resourceful by searching. Bass, no, not that. Synth lead. What do you think? You can try. It's an option. Synth rhythmic. Sounds nice. Okay, don't want that. Synth lead. Okay. I don't want that either. So I've found something interesting here. Not that one. Okay, let's just try this over here. And see how it goes. Play. No? Don't like it? Let's look for another synth here. Okay. I'm not sure if this should be fine, but we're going to try it. Let's play. It looks like I'm hearing a singing bee, but it's better than the first one. So I think today I'm gonna try to use a plugin called Massive. I'm gonna use one of my favorite plugins here. massive. Let me just open this. And use some of the common synthesizers here. Okay. I'm not sure how I could do that, but I think if you click this, I'll be able to hear something. Let's hear it. Is it this one or is it this one? Like this. Okay. I created few EDMs, and one of my favorite synthesizer is these silver lines. So I'm gonna use that for this. And just drag this massive here to our synth lead. Let's check out how it sounds. Okay, this should sound like something. Let's try silver tab. Okay, doesn't sound right. It's a bit delayed. Okay, let's look for other sounds here. Is it because it's low pitch? Okay, here's what I want to do. Let me just loop this out so that I can think of some brainstorming here. Decide what lead should I use. Now. Oops. I think I need to click this. Okay, I think I'm gonna use this one. It's kind of mellowy. Just need to increase the. Oops. Yep, this one. Okay, I think that's it. Well, that's all we got right now. So we've got the drums, this rising, rhythm, piano, string, piano lead, and the synth lead, and the bass. So yep, there you go with our tracks. Let's just open this master just to give you an idea why I reduced the volume levels of these tracks to -3. So if we play this, for example this one, you will notice on this side the volume levels turns red. which simply means it's clipping or something. So we need to do something about that, and one way to do it is to do some mastering, and I think I'm gonna take that up in my next video tutorial. It's been quite a long day for this one, but to give you a tip, um, we had the intro, then the verse 1, verse 2, then pre-chorus and chorus. The next thing we need to do is the verse 3, which is seemingly repeats whatever you have in verse 2, verse 1 and verse 2, pre-chorus and chorus. And sometimes in other songs you can skip verse 1. You just do verse 2, pre-chorus and chorus again. And then the interesting part is adding a bridge, and for some reason increasing the pitch a bit higher, like one step higher, will make your music even more um, interesting and attractive, and people would love to dance when there is a step or two pitch higher. So that's one tip. And when doing the finale, you can just simply use your intro and fade out on the last part. I'm not gonna take up that lesson because it's been quite long, but anyway, thank you so much for listening to this music. I'm gonna play it back one more time, and once again, this is WhiteBeanieGuy. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to listen more music uh, from my channel. Just comment on any of these links below. I'm very grateful for this, sharing these skills with you. Once again, thank you so much. This is WhiteBeanieGuy. White up.